Alright, and welcome back. So, hope everybody's having a good day, doing fine. Let's see here. This is oh man, really? A couple days later, I've gone and did a little bit of AFK, sifting and farming and dying. And let's see if I can get out here and get these guys. I'm gonna take one shot. Well, this is not gonna be good. I'm gonna die. Let's see if we get them to fall into the. Oh, come on. It's been that kind of time. So you can kind of see out there, I've got a couple trees going. I've been doing some sifting of material. Got some stuff. Ouch! Really? I'm gonna die. Some sifting of materials, getting some things under control, I hope. Just been doing a little bit of off-camera stuff that's kind of boring. Growing trees and so forth. So I did do one thing over here. I'll show you this, and this is gonna be the end of me here soon, I think. I got the some drying racks set up and some rotten flesh. And I've been eating some monster jerky, but you can see down there right below there where it says eaten 4 times out of the last 12 food. I'm sitting there going, and I found this out the hard way. This mod has the spice of life, which means it's going to be a real pain to eat things sometimes. Alright, so one of the things we did get, I gotta find it right here, is I've got some stones. I've been sifting out some dirt and getting some stones out of it, and I think I'm pretty close to being able. Oh, got some acorn. Getting some things done here. At 21, that's gonna give me 2 stone, which is great because that means I can make a stone hammer, and our quest is complete. So let's take a look at that real quick. Let's see here. It's this quest right here. We got a stone hammer and our bone crook. And what do we want? I think we want an iron sword because no. Let's take a loot chest and just sort of see what happens. So, did we get this one already? I think we already completed that one. And got that one as well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out here and take care of some of these trees. We've got our silkworms here. We're going to get some more string. We're going to be going through quite a bit of string here with our sieve and so forth, so we're going to need that. And you can see the other tree right behind us here that we've got is a nice big huge oak. So hopefully we'll get this both of these knocked down here before it gets too late in the. Oh yeah, and it died again here. I've just been dying all over the place. I probably died about 8 or 9 times as we were going through here. So this has been a pretty interesting mod pack for me. I'm trying to get a feel on what I need to do on camera, what I need to do off camera. just sort of trying to get an understanding of what you guys want to see and that kind of thing. So trying to get a feel on that. I'd love to hear your feedback as far as what's good, what's not good. Definitely things I can change. I'm sure I can do certain things better. If you've got suggestions, somebody did have a suggestion a while back about about covering up my water supply back there, which I just haven't done yet. So I'll get some planks here and make another crafting table. I'll leave this out here and get myself another axe going and go from there. So yeah, probably want to make another one because I'm going to have a whole bunch of them, and probably want to make some crooks too. So it's been an interesting little adventure learning this mod pack. So hopefully on the next, hopefully during this episode we'll be able to get a little further along. I think my goal here is to try and get things better under control, trying to get some additional food going. Now that I find out that we've got the Spice of Life mod in here, and go from there. I'm not sure if anybody else has played with it. I'd love to hear your feedback on it, whether or not I should leave it in. When I found it, it's one of those mods that I've always had a struggle with keeping in a pack. But I think I want to do that for now, unless it really becomes a hindrance to the survival and so forth of what we're doing. I think I can make it work. At least I want to take the challenge of trying to make it work. So, so let's see here. Today is on a Friday. I've been putting out a new set of not exactly a new series, but we've been doing our World of Odium series, and I sat down and did some questions and answers, and the first of that with a couple of the players on there, and the first episode of that was released on Tuesday with Brownie Bits Gaming. I will definitely make sure I put a link to that video in the description here, so you can take a look at it. It was kind of fun. I learned a lot of new, interesting things about Brownie and the things that we do on that server. He's such an avid baseball fan, and hopefully you guys are subscribed to his channel as well. I think it's a really good and interesting channel. He's got some good content. He's got a new series going out as well. Baseball series that he's doing, and it looks really kind of interesting. I've gotten through the beginning of the first episode. It's been tough finding the time to get in and read them all, but watch all the videos that are going on with all the other players on the servers and so forth. But definitely try to do that, and definitely recommend that you guys take some time and work with take some time and watch the videos from the other Odium players. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably die. I'm going to keep whacking down on this tree. I'm going to pick up all these saplings, and I'm going to go and get into some more trees planted and see what we can do. Got a night coming up, unfortunately. Oh man. Oh, see, told you I was gonna die already. Skeleton got me. Jiminy Christmas. Let's get our stuff. Let's pick this stuff up. Let's see if we can get some trees planted. before it gets too late. I've got to get some light out there is what I've got to get done. Made it in. I've really got to get some lighting done. So I'm going to make some dirt, get some things put away. I think let's open this loot chest here. Let's see what we get. Not bad. Got some cool things there. Get them put away here. And what I'm going to do is going to get some... I got some good set of wood here. I'm going to spend the night sifting for dirt, get some chests built up. And what I'm going to do is figure out how to keep myself safe at night more than anything else. So let me go and do a little bit of grinding overnight, and we'll be right back with you. Alright, and welcome back. So, I've been doing a little bit of sifting overnight, and it's daytime here. A few more stones. I set up a little bit of a cactus in here. What I want to do is let this thing grow up so that I can get my barrels going here. Hopefully going to get a few more of those. Been sifting some stone, trying to get some things organized, and it's daytime out here, and looking pretty good here. Got the chunk borders turned on. I did that by accident here. I'm gonna remember how to turn that off. But I was gonna go outside and deal with some things, but I forgot I planted a tree, and those are gonna wreck my world. Oh! Yeah, this is gonna be bad. So let those despawn here. All good. Stepped. Oh! Oh no! I'm gonna die again. Oh, come on. There's any of them behind me that got me last time. Just sort of waiting here to get turn this into a little bit of a mob grinder. I've got them all caught in this little trench here, which is working out kind of nice, but problem is I don't have any great weapons to do this with. So there we go. Get my stuff picked up, clean up another death marker, but so I did get some coal, so we're gonna try and light up this area over here and see what we can do as far as keeping things going. Yeah, I can't remember what command, which key that is. So let me get these chunk borders turned off real quick, and then I'll be back with you here in a second. All right, welcome back. So I did get those squared away there. I have my F9 key bound to start my recording software, so I sort of did that to myself there. I didn't even think about that. So yeah. All right. So, I did figure out, I was going through things and I was looking what quests I could do. I figured out what I did on this one right here. I've got one of two complete, and what it is that I've got this done, but I need to do this, which is I need to pick up 40 pieces of dust. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to get myself a shovel, and we're going to go digging. And we'll see what we can do as far as getting this completed. Probably going to do a couple shovels. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to get the sand, and then hit it with a hammer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of try and build, got my wall out here. I think I'm going to build out this direction. So I'm going to sort of build myself another trench out here. And I died again. All the husks, really? I'm wondering where he came from. I'm wondering if I've been floating around here. I wasn't paying attention to him, but oh, there you are. Yeah, I've got so many of them right now, and they've picked up. There's another one that I'm gonna have to go deal with. All of these mobs have started picking up arrows and flesh, and that's why they're all sitting in there, which is going to be good here when I get a chance to build up a mob grinder. But right now, it's just kind of painfully annoying. So I'm going to do is I'm going to dig up a bunch of sand, see if I can get it all in here, and then I'm going to convert it to dust. So, not necessarily the funnest thing you can do, but something that needs to be done. 34. And there is sand everywhere. Alright. So the other thing I've got is I've got all these chiseled and bits blocks that are floating around out here. All these guys that are coming. Hopefully on the next night, these torches will at least keep it mostly safe in here. I think I've got the majority of that stuff lit up now, and I'm going to put these in here along with all the rest of them. I think I've got them all in here. So that's going to be my goal. I'm going to try and keep all those death certificates, as it were. So let's see if we can get ourselves some dust. And probably not going to be able to make it with this one hammer. Now, I know there are some other players that have added in other mods into this. I know Vein Miner is one of them. Definitely times I would love to see Vein Miner in here, but I'm trying to keep it as consistent to the mod author as possible, which is why I'm also leaving the Spice of Life in here, even though it's going to drive me insane. Alright, so let's get this quest completed. There's 40 of them, and quest is complete. There we go. Let's get this taken care of. Alright, so we got our sieve, our hammer, and our wood crook, and our 40 dust. So what do we want? Heat resistance potion or 5 more bone meal? think we're going to go with the bone meal. Oh, wait, or do we get all of them? Oh, we get all of them, don't we? Awesome. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's get some of this stuff put away. And it is getting night again. So that is what I'm going to do for today's episode. I think we made a little bit of progress here. I'm going to work on the next next quest here, try and get that all done. Try and get some additional food squared away for me, so that I'm not eating just the apples and the jerky there. One of the things that I know I need to do is get some silkworms cooked up. I know that's a quest in one of these as well that I wanna work on doing. So gonna probably set up some more barrels in the between episodes and get some more of this going, so I get some dirt and furnace and so forth going. But that's what I got time for today. So I'd love to hear your feedback on this series and on this episode. You can always leave me comments down below. I try to answer every one of them. If you can also find me on Twitter. Uh-oh. Yes, you can find me on Twitter as well. If you enjoyed this video and watching me die, definitely leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, definitely subscribe. So, until next time, this is a Trapped Nerd.